Greetings and namaste. It's the Love Oracle. Lady Royal Red here, once again with another love lesson for my air signs for the week of July the 6th through July the 12th. Please pardon the delay. I don't go according to timelines. I go according to when I feel I should be releasing something. So that's why I'm popping up on a Friday. Well, I hope your week has been great. And let's get right into it. For my air signs, I have the lesson is letting go. It says, I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. Letting go, water signs. What is it, excuse me, air signs. What is it that you need to let go? What is it that you need to release in your thinking, in your emotions? Do some of y'all need to grieve and let go of some stuff? I see someone like sitting in front of a casket, and this is not like a, I'm speaking figuratively here. Once again, remember, I'm a seer, so everything's in symbols. No one's dying, nobody's gonna be burying anyone. It's like a little small casket, and I see someone, it looks like a doll, like even like a Barbie doll or a Ken doll or something like that, in being put in the casket, and you're closing it, and the person is grieving and they're crying. And what that's saying to me, someone is burying something from their childhood. It's time for you to grieve something that took place in your childhood, whether it was just you, the way you were raised. I'm hearing you didn't have enough money and you grew up in poverty. So it may be a mindset that's that's grew with you and that has become a part of you that makes you feel like you can't ever manifest or create what you want to create. And it causes stagnation. See, even the fact that we got water, we got fish flowing, and it's talking about flowing, it lets me know that somebody has been stagnant and that you haven't been able to create what you want in your life, and you're getting frustrated. And I see the person looking over the casket, it's closed, and they're just shaking their head and they're upset and they're just like, why? Why did this have to happen? Why did I grow up like this? Why did I grow up feeling like I just don't ever have enough? And I see you putting the little casket in a bag, and you put the bag over your shoulder and you walk away with it. But then the bag starts shaking, and the little doll in the casket, actually the casket lid flew open, and the doll sat up and started looking at you and talking to you, said, hey, bury it. It's time to let me go. Whatever it is that you are holding on to, I hear it's all of y'all. It's not even it's not one of the air signs. It's not Aquarius, it's not Gemini, and it's not Libra. It's all three of y'all. It's not any of you specifically. It's all of you are holding on to something that has to do with the childhood trauma or wound, or something that just took place in your childhood that has shaped the way that you think financially and about abundance. Abundance is not merely about finance. That's prosperity. When you're a prosperous person, you have a tendency to have a lot of wealth, and wealth can come in the form of mental health, emotional health, just your overall well being. And what I'm hearing is some of y'all is struggling in your health, and health is wealth, your mental, emotional health. I'm here. It's not really that bad to the point where you can't go get some advice from a medical professional, but you need to get it taken care of sooner than later, because it's going to turn into a crisis. And I'm actually seeing someone. When I see crisis, I see an emergency vehicle. I'm seeing my ambulance, and I see someone laying on a gurney being rolled into the back of an ambulance and going to the hospital. And the doctor is coming in the room once you get there and telling you that, showing you the x-ray and telling you, circling something. It's like something in the chest, but it's your heart. This is all figuratively. That if you don't clear it out, that you don't start that going like this, eating better, that you're going to have a heart attack. And I see the doctor grabbing his chest to let you know that you're going to have something is going to happen. Now, whether that's a physical heart attack or whether that's something that's going to cause you to have such a, if you want to say, an emotional breakdown where you feel like it's a heart attack. This is across the board for all the air signs. You've been carrying things that you don't need to carry. The I surrender. It said I surrender. Surrendering has to do with releasing what you think, how you feel like things should be, how you want things to be. With a certain situation, person, place, and thing is what I'm hearing. It's you got to let it go, whatever it is. It's something that makes you angry just thinking about it. You just have a tendency to flash, and you don't really even understand. It's something that's been embedded deeply in you for a long time. It's time for you to let it go so you can walk along the peaceful shores. You see they got shells. It's like it's a beach. A peaceful place. Let it go. It's time to release it. You can't keep holding on to it because it's not going to end well. This is a serious message. I'm hearing in the next couple of weeks. By the end of this week to come and the week after, mid to the end, you're going to start to see stuff shift in your life that you ain't never thought would shift. Stuff that's been implanted for a long time. I'm seeing things just being taken away from you, just being snatched away. They won't be taken away from you in the way that you think. Somebody's house could be getting foreclosed on. I'm hearing that foreclosures in the way that it's going to be in the hands of the bank, in a way if they choose to give you time to pay it off or to catch up. I see an eviction notice being put on somebody's door. Now, whether that's a physical or a spiritual, I'm not being given at this moment. But whatever it is that you're in arrears, I'm seeing you opening some kind of little treasure chest, a space that you keep money or you keep something of wealth, and it's turning into gold, and you're able to give that to them. And I see them right on the note, debt clear. That could be all spiritual. The eviction is about getting out, letting go. Like you gotta leave that space that you're in. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, it is not a game. You gotta leave. You gotta go. Because your life depends on it. I mean, when I say your life, your mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, your being, the essence of you, it depends on it. Because if you don't, you're gonna be in situation after situation, and you're just not gonna even be able to recover, because it's gonna take you out. And when I said take you out of here, take you into a space where you're not gonna recover mentally and emotionally and spiritually, if not at all, for a long time. And when I say not at all, it's going to have to be a lot of work that you got to do to get yourself out of that situation if you don't heed what I'm saying. The not at all can look like 5 to 9 years of you not ever getting your stuff together, and then all of a sudden you're gonna have a breakthrough, but you're gonna go through it. So over the next 2 to few weeks, if you, whoever it is, I feel like it's all y'all across the board got stuff that's just kind of wherever, and you haven't been really living your life how you need to. You kind of been just skipping along and just kind of just scatter here, scatter there. When I say scatter, not really giving heed to how you live, not being connected to yourself, not being aware, just living however. If you don't give heed, this will end seriously. Not in your best favor. People, places, and things will just start leaving your life. When I say places, I mean it may be somewhere that you're used to going now and frequenting. They won't even accept you. They won't even allow. Like, sorry, we can't accept your business here, or we don't welcome you here anymore. Whatever it is. People that used to be cool, they just wake up one morning and decide they don't like you. I feel this is the universe, the most high, saying, hey, now it's time for you to shift and elevate into the higher essence of who you are and stop living a little mediocre life. And if you choose to continue to keep living that little mediocre life, then you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. You're going to get some things that you're not going to be happy with. So that's all I'm being given for you, air signs, at this time. I know that was a heavy message, but you had to hear it. So I'm here to share it. So on that note, if any of you have been feeling that you need to get a reading, please come. My readings are inexpensive. I do not charge all of that money, but you can't get it for free because that would be breaking universal law. It's about give and receive. It's about reciprocation. I'm giving, so I must receive something in return from you. So I want to thank you to my 5 subscribers. Thank you for the 5. I don't know, you may be amongst the air signs. Whatever the case, I'll thank you for my 5. And I will be going live next week. I will send out a message sometime next week at the beginning to middle part of the week to let you know when I'm going live. But it would be nice if you come join me. I will be answering questions. No, once again, they're not for free, but my charge is very little. My live readings are not going to be expensive. But if you have a question, please come and I'll be willing to answer your question. So I hope that this message has resonated with you in some way. Don't allow it to put fear in you. Please, that was not the objective. The objective is for you to awaken, because that's what I'm here to do. I'm an oracle. And I'm also a Hayoka empath. If you don't know what that is, look it up. But I'm a being that is serious about humanity shifting their consciousness. We can't continue to keep living in low spaces and keep being upset about not creating the reality that we want when we are responsible for our lives. So on that note, I send you guys love. I send you strength, power, and abundance. Thank you. I am Lady Royal.